This is Scott Beck with the Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's podcast is 5 stages of building a business. And we talk about this regularly. We love this discussion. So the concept is there are 5 quick stages. I'll go through them and then we'll talk about them. The first is someone has an idea. And ideas are, there's a famous phrase for this, and I'll use it. Please don't let me offend anybody. Ideas are like assholes. Everybody has one. Excuse me. I hope you don't get offended. But so many people have ideas. The second level of building a business is actually turning that into a product or a service. And this is a huge funnel. You go from 8 billion people in the world to a few million or 10 million, or whatever the number is, that actually take an idea and turn it into an actual product or service. The third concept is profitability. Is revenues. You're actually able to get somebody to buy that product or service. That's the third stage. And again, this is way past an idea into revenues. The fourth stage is you actually could both sell a product and to make money selling the product, that there's profitability. And then finally, the fifth stage is you could figure out the way teams, distribution, other things to scale the business, to build it into a larger scale enterprise. And again, we look at this in 5 stages of building a business. I've been watching this for 100 years. I've built businesses that have succeeded. I've built businesses that have not succeeded, that have never got past idea number 2, meaning we've built a product or service, but really didn't get the revenue stages or service revenue stages. I've seen both. I've served on boards of lots of companies that have really struggled to get to the 3, 4, and 5. But anyway, I think it's a fascinating way to look at things in terms of this funnel. So when somebody goes with an idea, I take it that with a grain of salt. When somebody turns it into a product or service, we give them a small applause. When they actually turn it into revenues, hey, we're really getting someplace now. Now, if we could turn it into revenues and profits, God bless you. And finally, if you can figure out a way to scale it, you're one of the very few. And that's just fantastic. In any event, 773-766-5322. If you send me an idea for a podcast, or if you're upset with me for using a swear word in this podcast, please text me and I will send you a $100 gift certificate from Amazon. You have to be the first or second person to text me. We're going to open the door a little bit. 2 people can get the $100 Amazon gift certificate, even though the market is falling today. Thank you so much for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast.